So, hey guys, I'm Brock. I've been part of H2O for 9 years now, and I actually brought a PowerPoint. Um, so, so, yeah. So we're in a group called the Village. The Village has been around for a long time. So I just thought I'd share some pics through the years. I'll try to keep it brief, like under 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, let's start with slide one. 2014, so this was pre-Village back in the day. A bunch of us guys all kind of huddled around Dan Luke, if you guys remember him. He was leading the OC North team back in the day. We were all just juniors and seniors. But a little core group of us got connected that way. And it was kind of fun because we were like, well, what if we started to consider moving a Bible study out to University Village, which is where a bunch of us lived at the time. So we can hop to the next slide. So yeah, so Dan got married. I'm not sure why I put that in there. But Dan is, yes, Dan is a legend. But back in the day, the way that we got the word out was that we put little things up on the bulletin boards. People would take a tab off. So that's how the initial members of the Village got started. So that was that. Soon after, Dan sort of helped us become a formal team, and me and Ashley Rombacher Whitman and Tom Weimer were the original leaders of that. And that was our group back in the day. That was the first time we met. Handsome guy on the right is Luke Ackerman. Yep. All right. So that's 2015. Let's go to 2016. Oh no, still 2015. So yeah, we met just in our apartment, and yeah, that was the original Village. So that was us back in the day. We were all just grad students or junior seniors at that point in time. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, yep. There's some more pictures of us. That's Travis Zimmerman, if anybody knows him. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And some other awesome oldies there. All right, so let's go to the next slide. Okay, can we go back for a sec, actually? Yep. Yep. Okay, next slide. Yep, all right, so right when the original Village was coming to a close, it was probably gonna be the end, but then we got word that there was gonna be a new church that was gonna be formed, that was gonna be the city. That's Aziz there on the left side. That was kind of like the kickoff. Yes, that was Aziz, and then on the right side was Kyle. Kyle had the idea for making a rookies team, which is basically all the people that are just about to go into the real world, but had just left undergrad. So Kyle became the new head honcho of the rookies, and we became the rookies. So we can go to the next slide. Yeah, we were the first rookies team back in the day. We can go to the next slide. So that year was fun. We had so many people. It was 35 at one point. Just everybody joined the rookies. It was a lot of fun. Some of us got married. And yep, some awesome old faces to see here. There's Grant and Bender up there. Derek DeCillo, Kevin. Yep. There's just too many to name. So sorry if I don't name you here, but so that was that. Let's go to the next year. Yep, so that's still the rookies. That was just some Halloween party going on. Let's go to the next slide. Yep, so at one point, the rookies turned back into the Village. So the rookies kind of went away, and then we were the Village again. And that was led by Dan Ritchie, Grant, Bender, Ashley, and Jill Deathridge, and myself at one point. So that was that. Let's go to the next year. Yep, so that's just some more Village pics. That was us. 2020, COVID hit, so that was kind of an interesting year, but we still found ways to get out and do stuff, and that's our dog. Let's go to the next slide. So 2020, something kind of interesting happened. The rookies, the rookies of the day, which was led by Luke, I believe, and the Village merged. So it was once again, me and Luke were united, and that was fun. and we just became the village. So that kind of brings us into the present day, which is on the final slide here. So this has been us over the last years, and I know I speak on behalf of all of us that we just really appreciate the pastors and just everyone who's like poured into us. It's been quite the journey. We've loved it. I will share sort of my thoughts. I feel like that, like as we're coming to a close, I kind of feel like this is like NASA during the 1960s. I'm a big space fan, and like it was around for like the Apollo program was around for like 5 or 10 years, something like that. But they went to the moon, and it was like just like amazing what they did. Then it came to a close because they had to like start the International Space Station and send things off to Pluto. But I sort of view like the city as kind of like the Apollo program, where it's just, like we went to the moon and we did like this cool stuff, and now we're ending that chapter, moving on to the next thing. But so just thank you on behalf of the village, all the pastors, and yep, that's all I got. Cool.
Hi guys. After that, I wanted to like temper expectations. You didn't have to bring a slideshow for this. But yeah, I'm Luke of slideshow fame. I yes don't have one. But I was thinking, over this past week, I knew there was going to be an open mic time, so I was like, okay, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? And I couldn't think of any like concise way to kind of sum up the past like almost 8 years for me. But I am one of the people that found this bulletin board ripoff thing, and it said Brock, like text Brock, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a weird church. Um, but checked it out, and it was okay. It was all right. But yeah, really just wanted to communicate my like appreciation. I think these like past 8 years have been just formative in my faith and growing to just make it my own. I kind of like leached on my parents for the like high school years, and then kind of coming to college, this just really helped me make that my own. But this is to temper expectations. So there you go. This is all you have to do.
Hi. I'm Cord. I'm Cord. I was in the background of almost every single one of those photos. Um, Not in any of them. I was just like behind the camera. Um, yeah, I had a really unique experience. I never went to OSU and got to hang out off campus. H2O forever. Um, I lived in the house where they met for rookies and all that good stuff, and like got to see a ton of people in my house all the time. Got to be around Brock, like living with him. That was fun. And Luke and Dan Ritchie and all these wonderful people who helped form the city church